Is up, everybody? We got the news. We got some updates, and it is season 3, January 16th. We're about realistically 7 days away, and they gave us an update on what the expansion is going to be. So it looks like we are going to have some on-earth looming threat in the season of the construct. All right, so it was a little bit robotic, but that's cool. That's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be awesome. So we are going to go through, take a brief. We're not going to go in depth. The reason why is because we don't have all the news yet. So don't even act like this is it. There's a lot more coming, right? They got this live stream on the 18th with a lot more news, probably some balance changes, some class changes, some more info about the season. So Sultan Cool's legacy in their quest line. We don't care about that. We didn't escape, baby. We just escaped that. We don't even mess with that. But anyways, there is a new companion side by side with you. When you complete the quest line, you're going to get this companion. It's called a seneschal companion. Okay, I had to ask my wife how to pronounce that. It's pretty crazy. That's a tough word to say. Seneschal. I think that's right. Comment below if that's how you think you say the word seneschal. All right, cool. So that's kind of how they look right here. You can see a little picture of the little robot guy, and maybe they'll have some cosmetics for him too, and we could dress him up a little bit, play dress up. So this is kind of cool. This kind of shows how the actual powers are going to work. So you're actually going to be powering up your pet, your companion, and you're going to make him stronger. Some of the things that the companion actually does is makes your player stats even better or supports your character. But the main things is you're going to actually have different runes for your actual companion, your seneschal companion. And that companion is going to get these stones. So they're going to call it governing stones. And all these different stones that you could put into your actual companion. So you could put 2 governing stones. So you see these. So give an example. We'll read one that we think is pretty cool. So lightning bolt, and launch a bolt of lightning toward a target, arcs to the other targets, dealing a proportion of the original damage. So now you have some more lightning damage. I did see that, there's fire, there's shadow damage, there's all kinds of different damage, which could probably play into effect with things like the Talrasha's ring. So we're going to have a lot of theory crafted in this season because this is a lot. This is actually 27 new stones are actually getting released. So 27, you can see you're going to take up all this inventory here. It looks like there's a new tab though. So you shouldn't have to worry about not having enough room to actually, extra stashes, whatnot. So we did get an extra stash space. There is going to be one more stash. We will have that free to get the extra stash, which is pretty dope. But yeah, so you see the governing stones right there. That is, the main stone, and you could do 2 of those. So 2 governing stones, and then you could have 6 tuning stones. So these 6 tuning stones will increase the powers or support your character. So you can see some of these. I actually think some of these are actually really cool. Some of these support ones, like some of them are going to heal you. Some of them are going to give you cooldown reduction, critical strike damage bonus. So, I mean, it seems like there's going to be a lot to actually kind of figure out. And that's why they might have delayed the gauntlet, right? So the amount of actual content that's coming out with season 3 is going to be enough to keep us busy for a while. And then maybe they just wanted to perfect the gauntlet, make sure it's really good as soon as that releases. Because I feel like the gauntlet isn't just going to be season 3. I feel like the gauntlet's something that's like in Diablo now. So, not like AOZ or anything like that. I think that's going to be something that's it's actually in the game. So these stones are going to be kind of like found in a new dungeon, which is called the Vault. So that's in Kazakhstan or whatever it's called. So you're going to go there and you're going to be able to do these vaults and get these stones and hopefully get all of them, get all the ones you want. I'm sure it's not going to be terrible. Just like the vampiric powers, it wasn't terrible to get all the ferric powers leveled up. You know, you'll have to do the quest line, and then you'll have access to all this cool stuff. So then you are going to go into this other portion where it says there's two that they're not talking about. So these two stones, this is the Evernight stone and the Genesis stone. So these stones might be like uber powerful. We'll see what happens with that. I'm excited to get those stones. So these are the vaults right here. So these vaults, another picture real quick of like the dude with his, hey dude, I got my pet. All right. So then there's test yourself in the deadly new dungeon, the vaults. So the vaults are specialized dungeons that host elemental hazards devised by Zoltan Cool themselves. Among the hazards lay constructs, entirely new monsters. So it looks like there's going to be like some like objectives to do in these vaults, and the better you are at doing the objectives, the more of the stones or better stones or better loot that you'll get from doing that. So that's kind of interesting too. A lot of content. We like the content. Give us stuff to do. I love it. So it's good stuff. Man, it's gonna be busy. We're gonna have a lot of fun in season 3. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. All right. So upon entering the vault, after converting the required parts, so there's this thing you got to do before. It looks like after converting required pearls of warding. So that kind of like makes me think a little bit of, you know, how you get the mats for like Varshan or something like that. So we'll see what that looks like. You can bless with Zoltan's warding, a special layered blessing which grants access to the riches within the vaults. Ooh. Riches. Let's get some good loot. Let's get excited about loot again. Bring excitement back to loot. That's what I said that in my video. Go check it out. I'm going to link it at the end. You're going to want to watch that video. So my wishes, one of my wishes for season 3, like bring excitement back to looting. So if you manage to keep Zoltan's warding intact, so that means you don't get this, you don't lose this debuff. You'll unlock the woven chest. Higher chance of getting legendary items using pearls. Warding can increase the risk in exchange for stacks with Zoltan's warding at the vault entrance. Succeed and your reward will increase as well. Let's go. At World Tier 3, Nightmare Vaults unlock. So we can start doing this as soon as World Tier 3. So we got the guide 1 through 20. We're about to do 20 through 40 tonight. So we're going to get as fast as we can to World Tier 3 so we can unlock these vaults and knock out. See, I don't even think to do the seasonal quest, I don't even know if I'll do it till I get to like World Tier 3. So I might do it. That might be the first thing we do when we get to World Tier 3. So we'll see what happens. So coming soon, we talked about that. The leaderboards are not going to be out on release, which is, I'm okay with it. I'd rather it be like perfect that. That is important. I want to make sure this is the most fun thing to do in Diablo 4. Like I want this to be very, very good. Make it the best. Don't bring it out half, you know what I mean? Half beep, whatever. So bring it out right and let's have some fun with it, but it's still coming in season 3. That's what's up. Some quality of life updates. Hell Tides have a 5-minute. You won't miss a Hell Tide. You will not miss a Hell Tide. This is something I might try out. I used to play games like World of Warcraft and games that use WASD. So I could see myself playing with WASD on this keyboard and then just all my abilities on my mouse. So maybe try it out. Extra stash, we talked about that. We also made improvements. You can see right here, extra stash. We got the WASD, we got the Hell Tides. So this is kind of cool. So what you're going to notice is we made improvements to relocating your skill tree. Improvements to the UI when trading gold and increase rates to earn items needed to summon the beast in the ice and more. So it looks like all these summon items are still going to be the same. So we're actually going to have, it sounds like the beast. We might still have Varshan and we might still have all the same bosses. So that's pretty cool too. Battle Pass, don't need to really talk about that too much, but you can do it. Get some extra loot, get some extra, cosmetics, things like that. So if you want your guy to look smooth, maybe the battle pass this time. I don't know. Battle pass, get the premium battle pass. I mean, look at that's looking pretty good right there. We want our dudes to look good, so we might have to do it this time. We'll see. It's not pay to win. We also had some news that didn't drop on this, so there is going to be 6 new uniques, 1 for each class, and then 1 random unique, and then also 7 legendaries. So 7 new legendary abilities, 1 for each class, and then 2 that anyone could use. So excited to see the new legendaries, excited to see the new uniques. We got some good stuff coming out for Diablo, and we are just ready to get started on season 3 next week. So join the stream tonight. We are streaming from 8 p.m. We're leveling from 20 to 40. We're trying to speed run it. We're speed running as much as possible. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and sub. Season 3 content dropping your way all the time. Thank you guys for watching. Later.